Hello everyone and welcome into another album reaction. I don't know what took me this long to get here, but I will be listening to Pure Heroine by Lorde for the first time today. Here's my Lorde situation, here's what I know, here's what I've experienced, here's why I'm doing this now. Let's get into it. I have listened to one Lorde album in my life, and the album that I've listened to in full is Solar Power. I just really loved the song Solar Power, so I listened to the full album when it came out. It's as simple as that. And then as far as her previous two albums, Pure Heroine and Melodrama, I heard the big hits from Pure Heroine back in the day like everybody else, but I just never listened to the full album. And then when Melodrama came out, I never listened to it. It's not that deep. I just didn't listen to it. It wasn't until Solar Power where I was like, oh, I'm going to listen to this full album because I really like this song. As far as Melodrama goes, I haven't heard a single song off of it. I looked at the track list. I've not heard a single song. But Pure Heroine, there are 3 songs that sound familiar to me. I, of course, know Team and Royals because those were the radio hits. And then I think I also know pieces of Tennis Court because I played tennis in high school and they would always, like, that song would always be on during, like, practice before tennis meets and stuff like that when we had a radio on or a playlist on or something. And then the reason I'm listening to this album now, I also want to listen to Melodrama, is because her new album Virgin is coming out end of June, and I would love to be a part of that experience and listen along to the album with everybody else. And I just think that since I've already listened to Solar Power, there's only 2 other albums to listen to. I feel like I should go ahead and just listen to the albums so that when Virgin comes out, I can experience it with her full backlog in my brain. So it's so crazy to me. I know she was only 16 when she released this first album, and just from the songs that I do know, that's absolutely insane. If you would like to listen to the full album with me, my uncut reaction is available below on my Patreon. Thank you to everybody over there supporting me. If you'd rather just hang out on YouTube, that's cool. Let's get into it with track 1, Tennis Court. Oh, and before I get into it, actually, I have to claim a track. I think I'm gonna claim White Teeth Teens. Just, you know, we're in the age of the veneers epidemic, so that one's calling out to me. All right, Tennis Court, bring me back to 2013.
Don't you think that it's boring how people talk?
Oh, that is an interesting noise. This is already feeling a little familiar.
Because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, the little bright things I bought.
Little bright things. Oh.
Baby, be the class clown, showing people how little we care. We're so happy, down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah.
That part. Okay. Oh my god. The nostalgia is wild. I mean, I think this is an amazing opening track already. It just establishes Lorde perfectly and what she stood for, stands for. I don't know, I don't keep up with her, but this idea that I had of her just from the few songs that I heard from this era, where she just doesn't really care about pretenses. Like, she doesn't care about trying to be a certain way. She's like really living in the moment and just being herself. That was, you know, kind of a foreign concept in 2013. It still can be hard these days. Like, it's an age-old thing. Everyone says, be yourself. Oh, not me, like, outing my pajama pants. Anyways, it's an age-old thing. Like, people just being like, be yourself, be yourself. We're getting better, I think, but we're still not there. I don't know if we'll ever be there. Why is it hard? Making smart with their words again while I'm bored. Love that. Like, it's so easy to call those people out. Like, the way that some people speak, it's just like, I know you're not being yourself right now. I know you don't actually think these things. You just want to show off and make people think that you're smart, you know? But it's cool that she, even though she establishes that she doesn't care about, you know, making herself come off a certain way, she still is ambitious. Like, she's not going into the full zone of like, I don't care what people think of me. I don't care what happens to me. She also establishes that she does care with the never not chasing a million things I want. I think that's amazing and very vulnerable to be like, it might seem like I don't care because I'm just so not bothered by what people think of me, but I have my own things that I do care about and I'm always chasing them. So that's awesome. Getting pumped by the little things I bought, but then she follows it up with, but I know they'll never own me. Like, she'll never become a materialistic person, even though she can appreciate splurging on little things here and there that maybe it's not even a splurge. It's just like something that she bought that makes her happy. But at the same time, she knows her limits and she knows like at the end of the day, if I have nothing, I'm still gonna be happy. I love this line. It's a new art form showing people how little we care. That's the thing. That's literally what I was just saying about like the 2013 era. It was like, I don't care about anything. Like I'm too cool. It's also just kind of a teenager thing to be that way. Generation after generation, teenagers like to act like they don't care. And I have to remind myself she's literally 16 in this. So that's very big of her to be like aware of the fact that it's a new art form showing people how little we care. It's not cool to care. But she goes, be the class clown and I'll be the beauty queen in tears. Like I am gonna care. I am an emotional person. I'm not gonna hide away from that. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like, yeah. I think she's basically saying, let's all be real with each other for once.
I'll be getting on my first plane.
Scary.
I'll see the veins of my city like they do in Spain.
Veins of my city, what a cool way to describe that view.
How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm known? When we're all in line for the throne.
Like on the same.
But I know it's not forever.
The dramatic yeah is amazing.
It looks alright in the pictures.
Very royals.
I'll fall apart with on a heart.
Yes. Be strong with your vulnerability.
Watch from your window.
The little
You
laugh.
can watch from your window.
Oh my god, her voice was right in my ear for that one.
And talk it up like yeah.
A tennis court is just like a perfect like teenage encapsulation too of just a hangout spot. I feel like basketball courts, tennis courts, like you just end up sitting there at a random time in the night with your friends. So it's such a cool setting to set. I wonder if she must have dropped Royals and that blew up, and then did it become an album from there? Like I wonder if maybe it was just a single drop and then they didn't expect it to do so well, but when it did, they were like, oh my god, let's make an album. So maybe she was already successful going into the making of this album, and that's why we're seeing a line like, well, just the second verse in general about her going on her first plane. My head's filling up fast with the wicked games, up in flames. How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm known? Like when I'm famous? Like up until this point, everything has just been about the fun, about the thrill, but now her mind is already turning against her with the wicked games, like the success, monetization, and making it in the industry. Like I'm guessing that's what she's alluding to there. Everything's cool when we're all in line for the throne. Makes me think like when you're all on the same, I guess, level where like nobody knows you, no one's ahead of each other, you're just like all there and you're all hoping for the best for each other. It's easier to hope for the best for each other when you're on that same level. But then when one of you blows up, like that changes things, I guess. But she says, but I know it's not forever. Like the success that she has now, is that what she's saying? The success she has now, she knows that's not forever. That's an insane thing for a 16-year-old to be aware of, because I feel like when you're 16, you are just the most bright, at least I was. You're the most bright-eyed, bushy-tailed little human being, and you think everything is going to be amazing and everything's going to be so easy and wonderful. And not every 16-year-old has this experience, but I feel like I was very naive and like rose-tinted glasses about the world when I was 16. So it just shows, you know, what she's gone through to get to where she is at this point in her life already, and to be self-aware of like this success that's happening right now. It's not going to last forever. That's very, very mature. Such a strong opener for this album. It's just that one line that I remembered from high school. Go down to the tennis court and talk it up like, yeah. So the rest of these lyrics are very new to me. A lot of pressure to keep up with the level that this first one is. But next up is track 2, 400 Lux. The spatial play of the noise in your ears. What is that? I wonder what that is.
We come around here all the time.
Ooh, very Royals effect, stacked vocals.
Kill it with you. Head out the window again. We're hollow like the bottles that we trade. I'm glad that we stopped kissing. I like it if you stay. No
Oh, this is so... Oh, also, I love that I didn't know she was like, I don't know. I don't know, I'm surprised by her voice because even in like Solar Power, the one song that like made me listen to a whole Lorde album that I loved, she does a very much a talk singing in that song, and she's done it a couple times here in these first two tracks, and it just, I don't know why I wasn't expecting it in this era, but it works. Never done with killing time. That's all we do. Whether we feel we're productive or not, we're killing time 24/7. Can I kill it with you? Oh, this is such a wholesome little love song. Oh, this is making me wish I was a teenager again. We come around here all the time, got a lot to not do. I freaking wish. I wish I had a lot to not do. Oh, those were the days. Pick me up, take me home again, head out the window again. She's creating like an amazing vibe. I feel like with her lyricism in this one, it's giving Lana Del Rey. I wouldn't be surprised if Lorde has cited Lana as like one of her inspirations. I can really feel that in the lyrics here if that's the case. We're hollow like the bottles that we drain. The angst, the teen angst. I don't know what Lorde has been through though. She might have been through some shit by the time she was only 16. You drape your wrists over the steering wheel, pulses can drive from here. Amazing visual. And then the whole, and I like you. I think this is the chorus. How each line leads with, and I like you is so cute. This is just adorable.
And the heating comes on. You buy me orange juice. We're getting good at this. Pick me up and take me home again. Head out the window again.
Wait. First of all, the orange juice shout out is so cute. Second of all, dreams of clean teeth. It's giving white teeth teens. Very interesting. And I can tell you're tired, but you keep the car on while you're waiting out front. Is she saying out front, like outside her house? Like he's tired, but he's always down to drive with her? The chorus is the strongest part for me. Back to this. What is this sound supposed to be? I feel like it has to be something personal. I don't know, I could be reading into it. This part, and I like you. Like the way she changes the way she sings that one. Okay. Production, by the way, like 2013 wasn't ready for this type of production, I fear. Like this album, I can feel the cultural reset of the album, even listening to it now. 400 Lux though, I don't know what that means. And then that sound that's being used throughout the song, I feel like there's more to what that sound is or is supposed to represent. So if there's any lore that you need to drop for me for this one, I would much, much appreciate it. But that was adorable. I was not expecting a love song on this album. I don't know why. I shouldn't judge an album by its cover. My bad. Oh, next is Royals. We'll go ahead and listen to it for funsies. I probably know this song, like, I probably know every lyric. You know, it was that big. I don't think I've ever looked at the lyrics though, so maybe I'll catch something I haven't before.
Every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, trash in the hotel room, we don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a running out.
Oh, it's a great song.
Let me live that fantasy.
It's interesting that she's like describing all these things that we're being exposed to, like in media mostly, in the entertainment industry, about what being cool is and what success is. And it's like all these behaviors that she lists in the chorus. She's like, that kind of Lux just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Like we find fun elsewhere. We find fun in the little things, in the simple things, all that extra stuff that people be up to these days. She's like, you guys have fun with that. Me and my friends are just gonna go like play bubblegum in a dish at the tennis court. Thank you. Also, she says, you can call me Queen Bee, which I'm pretty sure she's like Queen Bee in Tears or something along those lines in tennis court. Like she knows she's that girl. What a strong snap.
My friends and I, we've cracked the code.
Ooh, that new production that enters here.
We didn't come for money, but every song's like
I just love that intro into the chorus, but every song is like, it's like all these songs that you listen to by these successful people who are putting out this image of like having the best time of their life and being on top of the world. It's like they're all always perpetuating the craziest shit. And she's like, I'm happy with what I have. Like, I don't need all of this fancy stuff that people sing about in their songs. But like, it does get to me at the same time, because why is every song like that?
We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be wrong.
I do have a question for Lorde fans. Since Lorde like shot up into the stratosphere and she's like a very rich woman, does she still have like this down-to-earth demeanor about her after all these years?
We're better than we ever dreamed. Let me live that fantasy.
I think she's kind of commentating on the fact that maybe it shouldn't be pushed out to all these teenagers around the world as the ultimate fantasy, to be living this chaotic life. I don't know, because it's all we're exposed to 24/7. Okay, so next up is track 4, Ribs. I was telling a couple people that I was reacting to this album this weekend, and each person that I said this information to, both were like, have you heard Ribs before? I was like, no, I've never even heard of that song. I've definitely never heard it. And so now I'm going into it like, oh shit, is this like a big song? Is this like a really good one that I've been missing out on? Here we go. Okay, interesting way to present me the lyrics, but I'll take it. It feels like I'm being birthed. And again, they're like playing with the spatial volume in the headphones.
Drink you spilled all over me.
Oh, did not expect it to break out into something like this.
Lover spit left on repeat.
Okay.
The drink you spill all over me. Lover spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old.
So yes. Lover's spit. The drink that they spilled on you is lover's spit. Did they spill it on you on purpose? What do you mean your mom and dad let you stay home? Isn't it usually like, my mom and dad let me go out, yay? Isn't it usually the other way around? It drives you crazy getting old. I don't know, I think I need the full song, I need the full context of the song.
This dream isn't feeling sweet.
Oh, turning point, okay.
I've never felt more alone.
Ooh, yikes.
It feels so scary getting old.
I mean mood. Me, right now, I feel so old.
This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone.
The production's so chaotic, but it works. It's kind of giving me anxiety though.
Laugh until our ribs get tough. But that will never be enough.
Oh. Well, it's safe to say that the anxiety I felt building up was there, because it led to that rude lyric. It feels very coming of age. It feels very like first relationship on repeat. Talk it so good, make it so divine. Lover spit left on repeat. I feel like especially when you're young and like you're experiencing young love, it consumes you. So something so small as like getting someone spilling their drink on you, you're like, oh my God, like highlight of my month. That boy, he spilled his drink on me and then we can talk it so good. How you wish it would be all the time. Like just having the time to kill time, like we've talked about in other songs on the album. The only thing I can think for like my mom and dad let me stay home is like if they're gone and she gets to stay home alone, you know, because like 16 is kind of that age, I think, where it's like, can we trust you to handle the house and like not throw a party while we're gone? That's like the trope that you see all the time. So she could be referencing that. This feels just very young love, but coming of age, like getting old in the coming of age type of thing, where you feel like you're really growing up. And then the next section of the song, the dream isn't feeling sweet. So when you're young and like you're so excited about growing up and you have all of these dreams, but then you start to face reality and it goes, this dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets. So we're way beyond like getting to stay home alone, you know? Now we're just like with whoever, stumbling around the streets at midnight. I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. Okay. Wait, so like the progression to that is emotional. Oh, and then she goes into I want him back, the minds we had. No, because I understand this completely. I feel like I wish in many ways I'm happy that my brain works the way that it does now. I feel like I have learned a lot over the years, but then sometimes I'm like, I wish I could think the same way as I did when I was 16. Like I used to be so free and the sky was the limit, you know? I was not jaded in any way, sharing beds like little kids and laughing till our ribs get tough, but that will never be enough. So then when you do find a connection, even after going through that phase of like feeling so alone, like she said earlier in the song, you find a connection and you're laughing again and everything feels good, but it's not enough. You'll never get the high of like what it was like when you were a kid. You can still have fun as an adult, as a grown-up, but your brain is just like, it's too developed. And I find it to be rude. We're gonna keep it moving. Next up, we have track 5, Buzzcut Season. Ooh, very different sound.
I remember when your head caught flame.
Are we talking literally?
It's Buzzcut season.
Oh shit, no, his hair caught fire. Oh, it's not his literal head. His head did not go up in flames. We're talking hair because he's carefree about like his hair catching fire. He's like, I'll get a buzz cut anyways, it'll be fine. Guys, little lore drop about me, my hair caught fire once too, and it's because I accidentally fell asleep on a candle on stream. I stream on Twitch, in case you didn't know. Come hang out on Twitch. It's a time. I don't put candles on my desk anymore. We're gonna leave it there.
Explosions on TV and all the girls with heads inside a dream. We ride the bus with the knees.
Oh, I love that there's new production added in the second chorus on a lot of her songs. I love that tactic in music.
Shut my eyes to the song that plays. Sometimes this has a hot, sweet taste. Shut my eyes to the
It does. It feels so like over dramatic to say that. That's such a beautiful way to put it. Like music is that dramatic to me sometimes. Close my eyes to the song that plays. Sometimes this has a hot, sweet taste. Yes. Music can be life-changing or like world-altering in that moment. Like you go somewhere completely different and no matter what's going on, that hot, sweet taste, like it just is in your veins for those 3 minutes that you're listening to a good song.
men up on the news.
Oh.
They try to tell us all that we will lose. Favorite friend, nothing's wrong and nothing's true. I live in a hologram with you.
Oh, this feels dystopian.
I'm the one you tell your fears to. There'll never be enough of us.
And there'll never be enough real people you can be honest with.
Beside the pool where everything is good.
This feels like she's like in LA. Did she move to LA when she got this record deal? Something's telling me that this is like commentary on LA. I'm not 100% on that though. This feels like a type of poetry that again is personal to her and she knows what she's talking about, but I can only theorize and it feels like LA. I hope that the opener where she talks about like this guy, his hair catching fire and he's like, whatever. It's buzzcut season, LFG, no big deal, whatever. I hope that that's a real story. And maybe it's meant to like set the tone of like the type of people that are in LA. Then she kind of juxtaposes that carefree attitude with explosions on TV, girls with heads inside a dream. Now we live beside the pool where everything's good. Like she is in the upper echelon now, but she's still seeing kind of all this turmoil that's ruling the world at the same time, but she gets to live like a life of luxury by the pool now. And I don't know, there's just like a lot throughout the song. There's a lot of intricacies throughout the song that make me think, wait, does she mean this? Does she mean that? Does she mean this? Let me know what your interpretation of the song is, or if Lorde has talked about this song before. So easy in this blue where everything's good and I'll never go home again. I live in a hologram with you. Yeah, it's just giving Hollywood. Hologram Hollywood. There's something that feels uncanny valley about this song. Let me know if I'm just completely misinterpreting this. Next we have track 6, Team. This is the other one that was on the radio a lot that I know. I probably know the lyrics not as well as I knew Royals. Like this one I don't know as well. So it'll be interesting to like see the lyrics in front of me because I've never really thought about the lyrics of this song.
Wait till you're announced. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call out,
Oh,
send the call
I didn't know this is what she was saying. Send the call out. Oh no, I was one off. There's the drums.
Call the ladies out, they're in their finery.
A lot of commentary on class in this album.
100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in. Dancing around the lies we tell.
The lies we tell.
Giving the comatose. They don't dance and tell. We live in
They don't oh my god, I always thought that that lyric was they don't dance until, but she's saying they don't dance until. Yeah, I'm learning the lyrics today. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out. It's like she's calling everyone together. Obviously, right? All the boys, all the girls, everybody come together and let's all just fucking lie to each other. Dance around the lies we tell. Dancing around big eyes as well. Does that mean like everyone's kind of like wide-eyed and bushy-tailed type of thing? Like this is all a new feeling for everybody. Everyone's excited. Dance and tell is so cute. Because usually that's like a play on like the phrase kiss and tell. Dance and tell is a cool twist.
ruins of a palace within my dreams. We're on each other's team.
Okay, so we are on each other's team. Like we are all supporting each other. Maybe I shouldn't be caught up on like dancing around the lies we tell. I shouldn't get caught up on that. Maybe this is a wholesome thing. Maybe we're just all vibing together.
I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there.
That very much is giving, oh my god. It's so giving Brat, the song, Girl So Confusing. I'm kind of over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there, she's like, leave me alone. I don't need to be a 365 party girl, okay? That's not the life for me. No, what's the line? It's giving, I think you should come to my party and put your hands up. Is that what Charlie says in Girl So Confusing? I wonder if she's directly referencing this lyric.
And everyone's competing.
Competing.
For love they won't receive. What this palace wants is really.
Oh shit. That's starting to make sense to me now. Everyone's competing for a love they won't receive because what this palace wants is released. So send the call out. Everyone come together, right? For the sake of like imagery, everyone's at this party together and we're all like pretending to have a good time and like dancing around the lies and like putting up the pretenses that she keeps talking about everybody putting up throughout this album. And the reason we're on the same team though, even if we don't realize it, is because we all are chasing the same thing. We all want, what does she say? A love that we won't receive, a type of love that we probably will never get to experience. Or adoration or success or whatever it is, like fill in the blank. Like we're all chasing something, our own version of love or success or whatever. And we will lie to each other for it. And that's what makes us on the same team when we don't even realize that we are. That palace used to stand, but it came crashing down after she grew up.
I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care.
Oh yeah, I meant it. The tie-in to ribs on this one is very prevalent. I'm kinda older than I was when I reveled without a care. I always pronounce that as reveled. I don't know. She's like from New Zealand or something, right? Maybe she has an accent, or I just have been saying that word wrong. Yeah, we used to be carefree. We're not anymore. It's not as easy to just like say fuck it and like have fun. Like we are anxious now. We care too much now. And I think that's very real of her.
And you know, we're on each other's
Oh, we're all going through the same shit.
And you know,
That was a really cool one to like listen to now that I'm older and like actually paying attention to the lyrics and seeing how it fits within the album, like the story of the album. It might be my favorite. It literally might be my favorite song. I don't know. It's hard to say because I have history with that one and I have like bonus points of nostalgia with that one, but it's such a good song. Okay, next up is Glory and Gore. Great.
but in all chaos there is calculation. Dropping glasses just
Ooh.
to hear them break. Took a shot from a fist to your best friend.
Go figure, she said.
And the cry goes out.
Ooh, I like that. Her vocal sounds so good there.
For blood. You could try and take us, but with the gladiator, Glory and Gore go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines contagious.
Okay, dropping glasses just to hear them break. Oh my god, all the songs are blending together, but it's giving the song where we talked about like the glasses breaking, but it's not my fault. I think it was literally in Team. It could have been in Team. Literally the song we just listened to. It's interesting because she says in the earlier song that it's not her fault that the glasses broke, but here she's like, we're dropping them on purpose. So she's kind of owning it. We mean it, but I promise we're not mean. It feels like we're trying to exile someone from the group. The girls are fighting. That's what this song is giving. The girls are fighting. Someone's got to go. She said it's clear that someone's got to go. They lose their minds for us and how it plays out. Kind of giving like this weird voyeuristic take on like people fighting. Gladiator days where everyone's watching the fight and like egging it on, making headlines over the glory and gore. That vocal, best part of the song. Everyone a rager, but secretly saviors. No one around here is good at keeping their eyes oh my god, the noise scared me. I thought it was coming from my actual room. We'll always win at this. I don't ever think about death. It's alright if you do, it's fine. Oh good, because I do a lot, unfortunately. But I guess we're really fighting ourselves. This is the twist I needed in the song. So we're ready when the kill time comes. Like always on the defense. Do you even want to go free? Some people live for the drama. I'll show you what that big word means. Victory's contagious. Okay. This song felt like kind of the most disjointed or just different. I don't know if disjointed is too heavy-handed. Different from the rest of the album thematically. It definitely made more sense to me, like what she was getting at when we got into the last like third of the song. Because for most of it, she's just like, hell yeah, glory and gore. Let's duke it out. I mean, there's more nuance than that, but then it really changed like in the last third where she was like, we gladiate, but I guess we're really fighting ourselves, roughing up our minds so that we're ready when the kill time comes. As if like we are built, like our brains are wired to always expect the worst. And it's the environment that we're put in. It's the environment that makes us this way. We're not like born gladiators, but we are kind of formed into them because we have to always be on the defense in a society like this where, like I said, you have to expect the worst of people and just of the world. And she goes, secretly you love this. Do you even want to go free? And it's like we are trapped in this way of thinking, in this way of life, but there's like an animalistic side to it that humans kind of really do feed off of and really do like. It's very primitive. I don't know. Let me, in the ring, I'll show you what that big word means. I think she's talking about the word free. I don't know. I'm not used to Lorde's poetry yet. It takes me a while to understand a person's like writing style. There are a couple of songs throughout this album where I'm like, I'm curious to know like what she has to say about this and what she meant by the song. This is another one of those. Let me know your thoughts on this song. I think this one might be my least favorite of the album so far, but the production is still so good. It's still such a vibe. It's not a skip by any means. Next we have Still Sane, Girly. That makes one of us. Today is my birthday and I'm riding high. Good for you. I always hate my birthday. This is summer playing dumber than in fall. Yeah, brain off season. But what I really mean is not in the swing of things yet. I won't be her tripping over on stage. Hey, it's all cool. Till like hotels are my newfound fame. Okay. Interesting. I was like, it just from that couplet of lyrics here where she goes, riding around on bikes, we're still sane, I won't be heard tripping over on stage. I think referencing like how a lot of people who make it in Hollywood get caught up in like drugs and kind of watch the light die out of them over time. So just from those lyrics, I was like, oh, is this gonna be another like, I'm still sane, like even though I'm successful and I'm making it in Hollywood now, I promise I'm still sane. But then she goes on to pretty much say exactly that. Still like hotels in my newfound fame. I'm curious to see if she has more commentary on fame throughout her albums and if this changes over time, because unfortunately it always does. It always does. But it would be cool if it doesn't, honestly. I'm little, but I'm coming for the crowd. I'm a little, she said. That's so cute. But I'm coming for your She did. She came for the whole industry at 16.
Working no play never made me lose it.
Define lose it. I'm very much, I can very easily get dragged into the all work and no play mindset, but I do burn out. She's wild for saying she doesn't know what a burnout is. I mean, I'm twisting her words here. I'm sure she does, but good on her. Never made me lose it. I'm a workaholic and I'm fine with that. My body runs on that and I'm fine. Oh my God, I wonder if she did experience a big burnout after this era.
Keeps me on the new shit. Yeah.
Good for you, girlie.
Let me count the bruises.
Let me count the bruises. Hello.
Only on that new shit.
Okay, we're talking bruises and loneliness. I don't even have to wait, I guess. Fuck. I don't even have to wait for future albums to see if her stance on fame has changed at all. She already experienced, you know, the loneliness and fame in this era, even though the song very much started out as her being like, I'm good, I'm fine. Are you sure?
Like this set in stone. What does that make me in the swing of things?
Oh, is she questioning? Hold on. What does that make me? She was questioning if she's a good person? That is huge to be questioning. I keep on bringing it up, but she was 16. Girl, I'm sure you were doing the best you could during this era.
But what I really mean is not in the swing of things.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get there though. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's a little bit, I could be wrong, but a little bit of like wordplay, sound play on this lyric. All work and no play keeps me on the new shit. The way that new and shit like flows together, it almost sounds like she's saying keeps me on the news. All work and no play is what's making me successful. So I feel like I need to stay like this to keep up this level of success. It's always interesting to see like a new take on fame from a new person. If it's done right, I enjoy songs about fame. Sometimes, you know, it gets tiresome, but it's really interesting to see what Lorde had to say about it, like just breaking into the industry at 16. So I appreciate this song. It was interesting that it started out with her just like being like, I'm totally fine. And then it kind of slipped up a little bit in the middle, like, actually, this is kind of not everything that I expected it to be, and this is kind of a little lonely, and this is kind of, I have bruises, you know, I've been through stuff, and there are scars left behind from what I've experienced already in this breakout era of mine. But then in the end, she switches it up and is like, but I will get the swing of things. It's going to be fine. Like nothing is so catastrophic that I can't handle this. I'm just not in the swing of things yet. Next up is my claimed track, White Teeth Teens. Based on the title, it feels like we're gonna have some commentary on the pressure, even just as a teenager, of what it is to be perfect, look perfect. The physical insecurities are rampant. Let's see if it gives what I think it's gonna give.
We wouldn't be seen dead here in the day.
Oh, the light's too harsh.
Impress the Empress, take a shot now.
Queen, Empress, the confidence. Oh. It's a little spooky.
I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop.
Oh, yeah. We don't gotta be so perfect all the time.
We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop.
Okay.
I won't be smiling, but the notes from my admirers fill the dashboard just the same.
You know what? That's a really interesting lyric right there. I won't be smiling, but the notes from my admirers will fill the dashboard just the same. I've never had that level of confidence. I'm so like, smile, make people feel comfortable. Please like me. I twitch, please like me. So her being like, I don't need to fucking smile. Everyone's gonna like me just the same. I'm like, share some of the confidence, please.
White teeth teens are up for it.
It's a fun transition. Ooh, that faraway echoey drum is cool. The robe? Are we in a cult?
I am not a white teeth teen. I tried to join, but never did.
Yeah, because they're a fucking cult. Unless you're literally a prototype, copy and paste perfect person like them, you're not allowed in. Girl, I know you're not a white teeth teen. I've listened to the rest of the album. You didn't have me in the first half. I was like waiting for this ball to drop. Thank you.
It's something else, it's in the blood. And do nothing and love it.
Do nothing and love it. Life is just so easy for them. That's so great for you guys. I'm happy that you were like a perfect teenager that became probably a perfect adult and that life is so easy for you. Congrats on the pretty privilege.
White teeth teens are out.
Ooh, are out, like out of style.
Teens are out.
Oh, that is an interesting way to end it because I mean, these like spooky vocals in the back are kind of continuing to sing these lyrics as if Lorde is one of the white teeth teens. So saying white teeth teens are out could be like a peace we're out type of situation, but it's not. She's saying white teeth teens are out as in like they're out of style. No one wants to be you. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but no one cares to be like you anymore. People want to be real these days, and you can join us. You want to change the attitude and stop acting like you're all high and mighty and everyone should bow to your feet. You can come over and hang out with us, but we're done trying to hang out with you, because what's the point? We're on to the final track, A World Alone. That's fucking great. Oh, Jesus. Are we gonna end on a really depressed note? Because what a last title to be giving. Is this our first guitar?
That slow burn wait while it gets dark. Bruising the sun, I feel grown up with you in your car.
You know, in hindsight, this album, like just the cover and the constant references to the nighttime, the dark, the moon, it's such a nighttime album. And so now, like in hindsight, knowing that this was her debut and she got to a place where she had her solar power era, I think that's just like really, really cool and really nice. Like her living it up in the sun after feeling so in the dark in this era.
I know it's dumb.
There's so many interesting sounds being used in this album.
Million bad habits to kick.
Mood.
Not sleeping.
Mood. No. I feel like I don't sleep, but the problem is I will literally get 8 hours and still feel like, actually, I feel like nobody cares. Nobody cares about my sleep habits. Never mind. Moving on.
Nails, you're biting my lip. I'm biting my tongue.
Oh, that was so cute. Wait, we're biting our nails, you're biting my lip. Like the biting our nails like nervous around each other, and then biting my lip like we're kissing. I'm biting my tongue like I'm holding back. Is she holding back an I love you? I probably don't have to take it that far, but I want to. Oh! This beat! Oh. Wait, this might be my favorite song. This might be my favorite song. I love that she's singing about like being alone, dancing in this world alone, but the way that she's singing it and the context of it makes it feel like it's an empowering thing to be alone. And I think that's kind of nice to have sometimes. Oh, okay, yikes. Sorry, I do that. Another big yikes. Is she wrong? Yeah. No, I think the internet does play a part in like the desensitization of people. Let's not be so mean. How about let's not be mean to each other? It's not that fucking hard. And I don't know if it's that the internet raised you or if you're just a fucking jerk, but either way, this is why we want to be alone. This is why Lorde is singing about how sometimes it's nice to be alone. This part. Oh, she keeps going. Oh, what a cute line. God, it's like the sounds of a party. That's cool. Mm-hmm. And literally, we're gonna die, yeah. I think that that's a hard concept for people to wrap their heads around, honestly. Like, people know that they're gonna die someday, but you don't, do we get it? Do we get that, like, we literally are not here very long? So why are we wasting our time on being an asshole? We're gonna die. We're all gonna die soon. None of this fucking matters. We're all gonna die. Just be nice while you're here. Thank you. Beautiful. People never fucking stop talking. Me sitting here like anyone cares about what I have to say on the internet. Fucking talking. Let them talk. You know what? Yeah, let him talk. Maybe I should learn something from that. I should learn something from 16-year-old Lorde. And because sometimes I just get so frustrated with people. I do. I'm like, I can get really sensitive and frustrated with people. It's really cool how she was like, don't stress about what other people are doing. Like, there's a power in being comfortable being alone and not needing anyone else. That's a very interesting line to navigate, though, because if you go a little too far with that, obviously you don't want to completely isolate yourself either. But just don't put so much weight into what other people are saying. Don't let people get to you. Just focus on you. Feel good about what you are doing, what you're putting out into the world, and take care of yourself, and that's all that matters. Like, I don't know, I think there's a power in that. That was a really cool way to end this album, especially because, yeah, she's kind of preaching the whole album about how I don't fucking care what everyone else thinks is cool. Like, I am good just being myself. And the loneliness that she described through like becoming famous at such a young age and ending on, it's okay, I'm okay with myself. I'm okay being alone. Being alone doesn't always equal loneliness. I'm gonna dance through it. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. I don't know. This album is like, it's a little hug. It's a little hug to my teenage self specifically. Okay, let me try to rank this frickin' album. I can't believe I finally have listened to it. This is my first impression ranking. Keep in mind that, you know, the 3 songs that I mentioned I have heard before, so they might be in the top half more because of nostalgia. I can't help it. Please let me know what this album did for you. Like, how old were you when it came out? What impact did it have on your life? Because I feel like this was just an impactful album for so many people. So I would love to hear your experience with the album, your interpretation of the songs. If there's any lore from like Lorde herself, anything she said about these songs that you think I should be aware of, let me know. And next time I see you will be with Melodrama, which I'm really excited about because that is the album that freaking everybody obsesses over. So I can't wait to see what it's about, especially going in, I think, completely blind. I don't think I've heard a single song. I'm not kidding. So that'll be fun. But thank you so much for being here today, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.